What we also learned yesterday is that Apple didn't have an iPhone apocalypse. So take a look at the chart here. This is the iPhone average sales price, $96, $100 more per phone than it did before. Dan, they're selling less phones but at a higher price. Is that enough to want to buy Apple?
Well, what's interesting about Apple is the story is changing, right? It used to be a story that they came out with a new phone. We had all this excitement, anticipation, then they ramped up with their new unit volume associated with the new phone. Now it's a different story. It's kind of a flat iPhone unit volume story, but as you mentioned, average selling price is $796. That was a 14% increase year over year from the same quarter a year ago. Consensus was at like $760. So it's turned into more of a story of we're going to grow revenues in iPhones, which were up about 13% revenue growth, simply through raising prices and selling higher price phones. We don't need to care as much about the fact that iPhone unit volume could be flat or slightly down. And I think that's maybe the new story for Apple, along with the repatriation of money coming from overseas. They have, what, $250 billion? They bring that back. It could be another $1.13 in earnings this year. So I think that's the different story that we have to embrace about Apple, opposed to, hey, they came out with a new phone and they're going to sell more iPhones next quarter or next year than they did the year before.